From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now on the Afternoon Edition, a key hearing is underway for the man accused of killing Cash App founder Bob Lee. Good afternoon, I'm Elizabeth Cook.
And I'm Ryan Yamamoto. Today, prosecutors laying out their case against Nima Momeni. He's accused of stabbing Bob Lee in early April over a dispute related to Momeni's younger sister. Lee was found bleeding in the Recon Hill neighborhood and later died. Momeni has been in jail since he was arrested. He pleaded not guilty in this case, and Momeni has since switched legal teams, leading to his preliminary hearing being pushed back to today.
Our Lauren Toms is in the courtroom right now, and she tells us Momeni entered the courtroom today looking confident. Prosecutors entered 14 photos of evidence, some showing the blood splatter and the knife, and called on officers to testify. Momeni's defense team is trying to poke holes in how that evidence was gathered.
What kind of police work was done and what the limits of that police work are. And we do wonder why some people weren't interviewed, some things weren't collected, some things weren't analyzed. So this is just setting the scene. None of this is anything that is really contested.
We will have more coverage of the case throughout the day. Get the very latest information from KPIX.com and streaming 24/7 on CBS News Bay Area.
Well, one of the nation's largest trucking companies, Yellow Corps, will shut down after 99 years of service. The company's plunge into bankruptcy will put 30,000 workers out of a job nationwide. Yellow Corps has a logistics terminal in Hayward. They stopped operations there yesterday after an intense battle with the Teamsters union. That union indicated plans to strike after the company missed a pension and health care payment deadline for some of its 22,000 unionized workers.
Developing now, former President Donald Trump lashing out at his as his allies believe another indictment could come soon in an investigation into January 6th. As Skylar Henry reports, it comes as Trump remains the Republican frontrunner for next year's presidential race.
Former President Donald Trump pushed back hard against the latest charges against him in the classified documents case.
What you're witnessing is a continuation of the single greatest witch hunt of all time.
Campaigning in Pennsylvania over the weekend, the Republican frontrunner slammed allegations that he tried to have surveillance video erased after receiving a subpoena.
You know, they're not indicting me, they're indicting you. I just happen to be standing in their way.
Despite his deepening legal troubles, the former president's supporters are standing by him, giving him a commanding lead over his competition for the Republican presidential nomination.
It helps strengthen him politically because people are seeing the establishment for what it is, corrupt.
Campaigning in New Hampshire Sunday, Trump's closest rival, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, tried to make some headway.
I think that we need to be focusing on using our energy, on resources, on defeating Biden and the Democrats.
And former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley argued it's time to move on.
We can't keep living with indictments and court cases and vengeance of the past. We've got to start going forward.
CBS News has learned that a pro-Trump political action committee has spent more than $40 million on legal expenses for Trump and his aides on multiple legal cases this year.
Well, a property manager at Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate made his first court appearance this morning in the classified documents case. The indictment shows Carlos de Oliveira spoke with Trump the day after investigators subpoenaed security camera video and told an IT employee that, quote, the boss wanted the server deleted.
Okay, let's check in with weather right now. First Alert meteorologist Jessica Birch. And of course, let me guess, there's fog by the Golden Gate Bridge.
We never see this, Jess.
How'd you know that?
This is a weather phenomenon.
Let's take a quick look behind me real fast. We are still in no sky July, and we're about to head into August here in the Bay Area, and boy, are we seeing it right now. The Golden Gate Bridge kind of still dealing with that blanket of marine layer with current temperatures as you head south along the Golden Gate Bridge. It's 60 degrees just in San Francisco, but we're already up to 84 over near Livermore. Let's take a look at today across the Bay. All of us are going to be warming up into the 90s or 80s throughout our east inland areas, 70s and 80s down in the Santa Clara Valley with 60s from the coast off into the Bay. It looks a lot different, though, as we head south down into San Jose. The Santa Clara Valley is beautiful this afternoon. We're warming up into the 70s just by right now, actually, and we're going to continue to warm up into the 80s throughout our daytime highs. It's a gorgeous forecast for us today, but we do have big changes right around the corner. We're going to cool down just to warm up a lot heading into this weekend. I'll tell you why coming up in the First Alert forecast. Now back to you.
All right, thanks, Jess. Well, just into the newsroom, Paul Reubens, the actor behind the famous Pee Wee Herman character, has died. A publicist for Reubens says the comedian died last night after a 6-year struggle with cancer that he did not make public. Reubens starred in the 1985 film Pee Wee's Big Adventure and on the television show Pee Wee's Playhouse, which ran until 1990. He was 70 years old.
Meanwhile, in the South Bay, mental health advocates are rallying against the closure of acute psychiatric beds at Good Samaritan Hospital. The hospital announced a closure in May, and this will lead to the elimination of psychiatric beds. The hospital says they will continue to offer emergency behavioral health services. The inpatient unit is scheduled to close on August 20th.
We need to have more beds, and if we don't have more beds and we have a reduction in beds, it just means that a lot of people will not be served in our community and their conditions will get worse.
The hospital is also shutting down their pediatric intensive care unit. In a statement just released to us, the hospital says they will continue to coordinate a smooth transition for the care of our patients and those care providers impacted by this closure.
Well, people living near the Union Pacific Railroad in Oakland's Fruitville neighborhood say they're fed up. The city, they cite issues with encampment trash, ongoing crime, and vehicle fires near the tracks. Dodland reports they've gone to the city for help, but not much has changed.
Neighbors say there's crime, and then there's this awful smell in this neighborhood. I can tell you, it smells like poop. I'll get to that in a sec. First, I want to show you the visual stuff. Neighbors say it happens almost on a daily basis. Thieves would drive stolen cars to the Union Pacific Railroad tracks behind their homes and strip them for parts. This video was taken on July 19th. People appear to be removing tires and other parts inside this red truck. Sometimes the thieves would set the cars on fire.
Cars burning, all them fumes and everything. The wind blows it, and it comes towards us.
Anna Tostado's son now parks his car inside the gate because it's been stolen twice. The most recent theft was 6 months ago.
I've lived here 25 years, and it never was this bad.
Aside from the crime, a lot of RV dwellers and homeless people live near the tracks. Neighbors say people are pouring human waste down the storm drains, and the area smells like raw sewage.
Really bad for our health. Our children can't go out to play. We cannot open our windows because the smell is unbearable.
They say repeated calls and emails to the city and state in the last 2 years have gone nowhere.
Anger and like a lot of frustration and just feeling betrayed, feeling that like we live in the city, we pay our taxes, we love the city, we choose to be here, and in the end we're completely abandoned.
Union Pacific and the city recently removed the stolen cars, but Councilman Noel Gaya, who represents this neighborhood, says the thieves just come right back.
We cleared this a week ago, but now you can see the challenge, the mess where they're bringing them in, stealing motors, parts of the car.
Anna and her neighbors want more police patrols and Union Pacific to install fencing around the tracks to prevent vehicle traffic.
You complain and complain and complain, and nobody does nothing.
Instead of constantly cleaning up after the thieves, neighbors say the police should set up undercover operations to catch them because this area is being used as a chop shop.
Well, different streets, same problems. This is near the corner of Eads and Cary Avenues, close to the Oakland-San Leandro border. This is video from the first time we went out there last month. The area was cleaned up after we reported on cars being abandoned along the railroad track. Residents told us it's a step in the right direction.
It's not over.
We got to keep the momentum up. We got to keep the momentum up.
But it's a big change. It's beautiful to be able to look out my window and not see all that trash. Because we deserve we deserve to be better.
And the city says they've launched a new unit assigned to removing abandoned cars.